Listen, hear me out. Having emotional intelligence is the same as judging a book by its cover and then reading through the whole book and discovering that you really did judge it because you didn't like it. There's a point to this, I promise. Listen, here's what I mean. Emotional intelligence does not come at the idea of judging someone based on their looks or appearances. It's the idea that you sit down and you react a certain way when sitting in a conversation. Do I want to react this way or do I not? Typically people who have higher EQs tend to be alone more because they can't not hold a relationship very well, but it just doesn't work. And when I mean it doesn't work, you're easily able to read other people's emotions based on their eyes, different things like that. You basically know how it's gonna go before it even starts. In my case, growing up, especially when I had a boyfriend in the early ages of high school, college, I am now not dating him anymore. Whenever he wanted to tell me something, I just kind of knew how it was gonna go before the conversation even started. And no, we're not trying to be like rude or like kind of like a bee. And no, it's not because you're easily predictable. People also with a higher EQ are more susceptible to making really good relationships very quickly because we can and will see the relationship and try to bring forth what we can. One of the best ways I can describe this is I had a conversation with my, let's just say like a closer person to me, but he's not really close. We were sitting during breakfast and the first thing he goes is, "Oh no, it's obvious you don't do the readings." I said thanks, like, in like a, "Are you serious" type of way. And he's like, "What? I'm not gonna tell, like, insert professor's name here." And then I said her name, and then I paused and looked to myself. I didn't want to give him that type of reaction because he doesn't need to know. For reference, my professor that we're talking about here is also my boss, my club advisor, and my professor because I am a club leader at my college. Stopping yourself and really asking, is it really worth it to go further in a conversation is one of the big calls for me, at least when it comes to emotional intelligence. But also what I mean by judging a book by its cover, I really mean you looked at the genre and decided that you already know what it's about. Why are you gonna read it if it's not the one you want? That's the difference in differentiating your relationships between different people. So ask yourself, did you really think about it before you said it? Or did you say it just because you could? Let me know in the comments if you agree.